Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a back to school makeup tutorial. I know it's kind of a late upload. I filmed it forever ago, but I totally forgot to edit it. This is pretty much what I wear to work every day. So to start, I'm going in with my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm putting that in a triangle shape underneath my eyes to hide my dark circles. And I don't show it on camera, but I do highlight the center of my nose, the center of my forehead, and the center of my chin. Then I go in to blend that with my Sigma F86 brush. It's a very thick concealer to start out with. It definitely requires either a beauty blender or a brush because your finger will not make it blend in, and if it does, it takes literally 10 years. So there, I'm just going to be blending it into my skin. Next, I'll be going with my NYX Color Correcting Powder in the shade Lavender. And I'll be going with my Sigma F35 brush, and I'm going to be letting it cook under my eyes. The term cooking refers to letting the powder sit underneath your eyes or on a certain area of your face for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, and your natural body heat helps the pigment really set on your skin and really give you full pigmentation of the product. And I'm using a lavender shade because purple cancels out red, and I have very pink undertones in my skin, so when I use it under my eyes, it really gives me that really bright kind of Kim Kardashian under eye area. And then here I'll be going in with my NYX wax pencil just to tame my brow hairs because I have insanely out of control brow hairs, so if I don't do this, the pomade I put on just doesn't work. And then I'll be going in with my two Anastasia Dip Brow shades. I use the shade Auburn and Caramel. Auburn is the darker shade, Caramel is the lighter. I use Auburn on my arch and the tail of my brow just because I want that to be darker than the front of my brow, because naturally the front of your brow should fade, it should be lighter and then it should fade to a darker color. So basically I'm just going in with a eyeliner brush and the Auburn color, and I'm just outlining my arch. If you guys want me to do an in-depth eyebrow tutorial, I'll be glad to. I don't think it's anything special. I'm still kind of working on my technique for my brows and trying to perfect them every day. So after I'm done with the Auburn shade, I go in with the Caramel shade and I kind of outline the front of my brows, and I try to fade it in and not give that ombre brow, but kind of just, I don't know, give it more of a natural look, although my brows are far from natural. Then I'll be going in with my NYX eyeshadow base. I kind of use this as a concealer. I don't actually use it on my eyes because I find it doesn't work. So I use it to clean up my brows. I want kind of a defined shape, but not like super harsh, but I want it to be cleaned up just because I make mistakes on my brows all the time. So this really helps give me that shape I want. Then I'll be going in with my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and I love this because it really defines my hairs and it makes my brows look more natural, and it also helps blend the Auburn and the Caramel shade together and just make my brow all one color. And here I'm going in and I'm wiping away that excess powder, and it really leaves me with a really great under eye, like a highlighted under eye area. That's why I love this technique so much. And then I'm going in with my Bare Minerals Ready Foundation, and I use this to set my makeup, and at the time when I bought it I was breaking out a lot and I really wanted some extra coverage, and this really helped. I love this foundation, and my foundation was too light for me, so this really helped match it to my neck. And on days that I don't want to wear liquid foundation, like if I'm just running errands, I really just love putting this on because it gives me that coverage, but it's not too heavy and it's not too much makeup or too much of a hassle to put on. It's easy, it's quick, and I really love this product. I was actually really impressed with it. Then I'm going with my Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm going in with the lower right shade, the darkest shade, and I'm using a kind of a highlighter fan brush, but it's not. I'm using this to contour because I find it really works. It's kind of like the NARS Eat a brush, but it's fluffier, and I find it just works. So I'm going in and I'm just contouring and carving out my cheekbones. also going in on the sides of my temples and the top of my forehead. I feel like I have a really big forehead and I want to get rid of it. So I contour that with the darkest shade, and then I go in with the bottom middle gray shade of the Anastasia contour kit, and I use that to contour my nose. And if you want like an in-depth routine on like how I contour my nose and my face, please let me know. Like, I'd love to film a video on it. I'm sorry if you can hear my phone going off. Someone's blowing up my phone. Then I'm going in with the banana shade to highlight even more under my eyes, because like I said, I love the highlighted look. And then I also go underneath my contour to really like clean up the contour line. I don't want it like looking harsh, but because we're using a powder, it's not going to look as harsh. I feel like it just really helps like brighten up my face. And then I'm going in with this blush that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. It's in the shade Peach Bellini. And I'm using just a regular blush brush to apply this to my cheekbones and a little bit up towards my temples, because I like my cheeks to look kind of full and like just uplifted. I feel like a lot of girls like their cheeks to look like that. And then to highlight, I will be going in with my Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. I really didn't like this at first, honestly, but I had to really dig into the powder and get past the first layer of like makeup, and then it really started like making an effect. So when I first put it on, I was not impressed, and then I got past the first like layer of makeup and it was like bomb. Like, I'm in love with this highlighter. And then I'm going with my Anastasia Amrezy palette with the shade Caramel, and I put that in my crease just to warm up my crease, because I don't want my eyes just looking so blank. This is pretty much the only shade, bless me, this is the only shade I use on my eyes, just to define my crease a little. And I love this makeup palette. Like, honestly, I think it's the best makeup palette that Anastasia has ever come out with. I'm obsessed with, like, the warm shades are perfect for fall, and it has some shimmery too. So it's just honestly my favorite palette. You can tell by how I've abused it to death, and I've used it like crazy. And then I'll be going in with the same palette with the deep plum shade, and I'll be using that with the brush I think that comes in this palette, or the Artist palette, but it's a two-sided brush, and one side is a dome and one side's like a fluffy blending brush. And then I use the dome part to put that deep plum shade underneath my lash line, and then I go in with my Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in Demolition. It's just a dark brown. I feel like it's a lot more appropriate for daytime. Not that I don't wear black eyeliner every day, like I love black eyeliner, but the brown really makes the look softer and more daytime appropriate, because I know a lot of girls won't use black eyeliner in the daytime. And then I go back in with the same brush and I use Deep Plum to smoke out the liner, just so it's not a harsh line. And then I flip the brush over to the blending brush part, I don't know what to call that, and then I use the caramel shade to blend out the Deep Plum. And don't be scared to really blend this out, like you're not gonna black eye, I promise. Like, just trust me, just keep blending and you'll love it. Like, I feel like girls are always scared to do that. And then after that, I'll be going in with my sample size Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, just to coat my lashes for falsies. And I also use this on my bottom lashes too. Like, it's a really good mascara. I don't get all the rave about it, but I do like it. And then after that, I'll be going in with my false eyelashes. I do wear false eyelashes every day. I know a lot of people don't, and they feel that's crazy, but I'm addicted to false eyelashes. So I'll be using the Vegas Nay Shining Star. They're my absolute favorite right now. I'm obsessed with them. Every single time I go to Ulta, they're sold out. All of her lashes are always sold out. It's so annoying because there's these ones I'm really trying to get and I can't find them. But yeah, these are my favorite everyday ones. I mean, they're pretty bold, but I love them. And I'll be going in with my NYX lip liner in Nude Beige that I've used to death. And I only underline the bottom part of my lip just to kind of make it bigger, and I feel like it just creates like a shadow. So it just makes your lips look a lot bigger than they are. And then I'll be going in with my Anastasia liquid lipstick in So Hollywood, I believe it's called. And I'm just going to put that on. I really love this shade for fall because it's, from my skin tone, it's dark enough where it's like a fall nude, but it's also light enough to get away with like an everyday like nude, and I just love it because it's like my lip color but better, and I love the Anastasia formula. It's amazing. So that completes this look. Let me know if you guys liked it. I will see you in my next video. Thank you.